This is TWiT.
We have, Leo, James Howells. That's the poor guy who lost his hard drive.
I know that name. Yeah.
Containing the only copy of the 51-character private key, which he needs to unlock his cryptocurrency wallet.
Sounds familiar. His wife threw it out, by the way. Did you see that?
Yeah. The wallet contains 8,000, yes, you heard me right, 8,000 Bitcoins.
$800 million.
$800 million.
Give or take.
With Bitcoin now worth around $100,000 each.
Wow.
Ouch. That's got to hurt. James is certain that the drive was mistakenly thrown out with the trash and is now lurking somewhere in a landfill in Newport City, Wales. Last month, he lost a court battle with the Newport City Council in Wales, which may have been his last shot at excavating the dump, since soon after, the city council revealed that it would be closing the landfill and building a large solar farm on the site. He offered to purchase the landfill. He was going to get investors who would all be willing to gamble that he was going to be able to find the drive somewhere. And so they would invest in subsidizing his purchase of the entire landfill property so that he could go through it gunky bit by gunky bit. I mean, we're talking old bananas and to find the hard drive and then, recover his $800 million. Anyway, the city council said, no, we're not going to offer it for sale. We're going to set up a solar farm there because we want to replace our fleet of diesel garbage trucks with EVs to help the city transform itself into a renewable energy, lower carbon footprint environment. So, sorry about that. Yeah, the opportunity is closing. You're not gonna, unless you're going to tunnel underneath the solar farm. I don't think they're going to allow him to do that. So, ouch. Looks like that chapter is closing. And of course, stories abound, right? Of people who, and my own and yours, Leo, who didn't take those early Bitcoin wins very seriously.
Somebody we know very well bought, I think he said 3 Bitcoin for $6 back in the day. It's right around when we were talking about it. He heard the show. He has kept them all this time.
Nice.
And he is about to buy a car. He calls it his $6 car.
Nice.
It will be a nice car.
Nice.
But you have to keep it. That's the problem. When it gets to $100, you might be tempted. When it gets to $150,
I remember that spike at 17,000.
Yeah.
And that sent me on my first complete check of every hard drive, every drive image, everything that I had where it might have been around. And yes, had I found it, I would have said, woohoo!
You would have sold it. Right.
Absolutely.
And now you'd be kicking yourself. I'm just figuring I'm going to hold on to that wallet until quantum computers can crack the RSA encryption, and then I'll have some money.
That'd be cool.
Might be worth millions by then.
It absolutely could, because as I covered, you were on vacation when Tom and I did the Bitcoin,
the intro to Bitcoin.
The whole podcast was on the topic of the Bitcoin blockchain, and I explained how it worked and how the number of Bitcoins were asymptotically approaching a limit. It was designed in scarcity, which is the reason we've seen what's happened happen.
Yeah.
And I should have taken my own advice.
Oh, Steve.
Hey, it's Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet from Security Now. If you want the whole show, you can get it at our website, twit.tv/SN. Of course, you can subscribe to Security Now on your favorite podcast, or just click one of the links below.
Security Now.